Hey gang, coming at you with some more safety tips to help keep you safe and happy on the trail. So top tip number 1 is having your reins bridged. So I ride with bridged reins, a bit like I would on a racehorse, so that if my horse happens to spook, fart or run off, I have got immediate control. If he were to do anything, I don't have much slack to sort of pull up if I need to. Please don't take off. If I ride all the way at the buckle, like a lot of people do, and he is quite happy to do so, but if something were to happen, I've got to quickly grab all my reins back up, and I'm a bit unbalanced if he's really taking off, and it all takes a lot of time. So by the time I regain control, it's kind of too late. Top tip number 2 is the one rein stop. Now you need to teach your horse to one rein stop. You don't just want to go out and do it and rip your horse's face off and potentially fall over and hurt yourself. But essentially what you are doing is just pulling on one rein. So if he were to take off right now and I had no control, he wasn't stopping, he's an ex-racehorse, so that could happen. I would just basically grab one rein and pull them around with that one rein. So you've got to be careful using this, because if the ground is slippery, you can pull your horse over. If you're going at a, warp factor 5, you need to be careful not to pull your horse over. So the degree of your circle will change depending on your circumstance. Another really good habit to get into, which I've talked about before, but I'll talk about it again, is when you need to change your stirrup length or do up your girth, bring your leg forward and sit it over the saddle flap so that you can then reach down underneath the flap and grab the girth. Don't just kick your foot out of the stirrup like so many people do, because if something happens and your horse bolts off or whatever, you're going to be really, really unbalanced. Some other tips are some kind of horsey road rules. Knowing your hand signals for the traffic is really handy. So if you've got a car coming towards you that may be going a little bit quick, you can tell them to slow down by doing this. So I stick my arm out wide and I do that motion, which tells them to slow down. The other thing is directional signals, so which way you're turning. So if I'm going to the right, I'm going to be sticking my arm out to the right, and if I'm going left, I'm going to be sticking my arm out to the left. Just so that if you do have cars around you, that they know what you're doing. Another piece of advice is if you do need to lengthen your reins for any reason, so you need to fix your helmet or fix your hair, or I don't know, if I can put lip gloss on, I don't care. Don't let go of the reins. So yes, you might need to lengthen them, but what I do is I lengthen them and then I put them through my arm. So if I need to put my hands up, ignore the state of the gloves, sorry. If I need to put my hand up and do something, I still